Alright. YouTube did not like me ending a stream and then starting another. It did not like that. Whatever. I gotta set up things on the fly. Alright. Yeah. Hello. Welcome back, Wallace. Alright, let me... Boop. Okay, we'll do this for now. Let me get everything else going. I didn't want to like sit here and leave it on waiting for Noriko because I hate when it does that. It puts pressure on me. It's like they're waiting for you and I'm like, oh god. Nori, 1, 2, 3, action. Ah, yeah. Action ass video, yeah. We on a rush. We're running. Where the fuck is my... There it is. And then I gotta get my tablet. Hello? On OBS does not like Krita for some reason. Okay, so we got that. And then I just need my tablet. And then we're good to go. Ay. If I can find it. It's on my spot. There it is. I just gotta make sure it's the right one. Because there's the spud hand and then there's a spud... There's a spud hand and then there's the spud tablet. I want the tablet and it's on the hand. I'll show you what I mean. It's just a hand. It's not what I want. Oop. Put that back here real quick. I want the tablet. Spud tablet, please. First request, draw a better Teto pair. Can I have my tablet? No, it's the arm. I don't want the arm. I don't like when it does this. Properties. Image. It's not an image. Spot. There it is. Spot tablet. Why is it the arm? There it is. Okay. There we go. I gotta fix it on OBS. I love doing things on the fly. You get to see how the sausage is made. There we go. Let me get a little bit bigger. There we go. Alright. Alright, well, Teto pair first. Just because Wallace called dibs. And also the Teto pair was very cute. I gotta move all my things out of the way. My controllers. I gotta find my tablet pen. I don't know where I put my tablet pen. There we go. Alright. Yippee. God awful. My chicken scratch. Let me look at the Teto pair. I don't remember what the Teto pair looks like. I mean, I know what it looks like, but I don't. There we go. We'll just get up here in the corner and do a little Teto pair. I haven't still lifed any fruit in a long time, so this will be interesting. I'm a little pear. I don't know the song. Is there a song? There probably is a song, isn't there? Like a nice chunky little teddy pear. I used to love doing still lifes of fruit back in the day. How do you pronounce your name? I'm assuming you're talking about Baltan. Even I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm assuming I'm not. Because I'm a little dumb. Let's not do her face. Well, like, I feel the urge to like mesh her into the pear rather than like fade in like how it is. Just wanna like give her face onto the pear. I was gonna say, it sucks to draw without warm-ups, but I literally already drew today, so I think that's enough of a warm-up. Don't try to pronounce my name correctly. I like hearing people struggle saying with it. I will put it in Google Translate and listen. And then try my best. She looks like the annoying orange character. I'm just gonna put this here. Oh my god, Wallace putting all of the lyrics in. Where are we gonna fit the drills? We'll put them here. I like that. She looks god awful. What the hell is that? It's a Teto pear. Just a little creature. A little item of whimsy. I'm having my Bob Ross moment. I actually thought about doing that for a stream one of these days, is doing like a edible? I think so. I think so. Bao, what the fuck is your icon? I went to go look at it. Is that a duck horse? I like to think the Teto pear is edible. And take a bite out of her, like just right out. Crunch. Oh my goodness. I wish Awesome Sauce was here, because I want to look at their profile. I was gonna draw it for them. But they haven't popped in yet, so all I have is Teto pear. Take a bite out of her and your stomach's gonna sound like Teto. I like to think it's like Adventure Time where I might doodle a Noriko while I talk. I like to think it's kind of like Adventure Time when Finn eats the little computer. I like to think it's exactly like that. Just a little, you can sound like Teto just at like any point in time. I'll just do a little Noriko as a filler. Just a little filler item. Here we go. Yeah, I'm taking requests. I'll draw whatever. Take a bite out of pear toe, you begin the painful progress of turning into pear toe. I feel the urge to like give pear toe like a body. She has lore for some reason and everything. She does. They gave her lore. Draw Miku, but Sigma. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the kids mean. What does Sigma mean? I don't even know. I love art streams because this is my chance to like just learn slang. It means Miku, but like Sigma. I don't know what that means. Internet slang term, especially among young men, referring to a man whose self-assured, dogged individualism is considered a model. We can draw. We can draw like Giga Chad Miku. That's basically what we're talking about, is Giga Chad Miku. It's just the Vocaloid drawing stream, I guess. This is already going great. Shouldn't have drawn the face first. I should have drawn the body and then the face. I'm gonna backtrack. Peartoe's lore, she grew up a fruit to market, and upon becoming ripe, she was released into the world and got into a car accident while killing a family of 5. Jesus. We'll do quick lazy, and then I'll go back and refine it. I'm a fake Miku fan, I gave her ears. There we go. And draw our spindlies. See, doing the doodle streams is fun because I don't need to put any effort into them. I can just shitpost my way through this. How do I self-induce dementia and forget what I just read? Hit the brick wall. Put your head and put it against the cinder block and then just hit repeatedly. Oh my goodness. I don't know what pose I'm gonna put this Miku in. It's absolutely Giga Chatted Miku. Sigma Miku. Looks like she's like trying to slide up and be like, "Hey yo, baby girl." She joined the country fire department to show her appreciation for them saving her, but the twist is she's a chaotic evil soul at heart. By day she fires, and by night she's an arsonist. Why does the Teto pair have this much lore? Oh, with the suit? Ooh, we could give her a suit. I do like drawing suits. She looks like a cosplay of Miku more than like actual Miku. She looks like a Yakuza character cosplaying as Hatsune Miku. I think we'll like have her like sliding in, have her like arm out here, like, hey yo. She looks like she's trying to sell me car insurance. She's trying to sell me a hot rod through my midlife crisis. Used car salesman Miku? If we get McDonald's Miku, we can definitely get used car salesman Miku. She start fires most easily. She attacked into people's devices to overheat the batteries and explode them, and that caused Blackberry to almost die in his car because the whole battery exploded. Thankfully, Peruto saved him just in time. Oh, she's one of those. She's like, she puts them in danger. She's like a narcissist, where she puts them in danger to save them, so she's the cool person. I've seen like true crime stories where like nurses will do that. They'll like almost kill somebody and then like dive in and save them. That's the vibe I'm getting from Peruto. Jesus, the jawline on this Miku. I feel obligated to like make her chin way crazier. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's good. There we go. We colored in the headphones black just so to black out some space here. Oh my goodness. I love when I do a guerrilla art stream, it always evolves into chaos. All nonsense. It's always the weirdest shit. Oh my goodness. But the county department couldn't ignore this anymore, and so she quietly let go as not to cause public outrage because of her feats of heroism. At a Bojangles in North Carolina, she met Tasuke Keto, becoming fast friends. However, after developing feelings for each other, they fell out due to them both having internal homophobia. This would spark a seemingly lifelong hatred for each other. In spite of the true feelings, after separate ways, Tasuke became rich through legal means. On the other hand, Peruto became rich became rich through scamming and dealing drugs while working at the Teto County Fire Department. However, due to Peruto's less than secretive criminal activity, she was found out by Teto County Fire Department out of respect for her heroic activities while on duty and possible lack of want to dealing with legal proceedings. She was simply quietly discharged from service other than persistence. How much of this is AI? Oh. It reads like a Tumblr fanfiction. Fun fact, the lyrics in the main theme of Angry Birds Rio after the Rio 2 update is just a bunch of bird names in Portuguese. Interesting. If anybody else has any good ideas for doodles, I'm all game. I will take any request. I mean, we've already done Teto Pair and Giga Chad Sigma Miku, so I think I've opened the door for whatever. As long as it won't get me banned, I think we'll be good. I don't know what else to do. Oh my god, this is so ongoing. I'm just gonna You know, I've been learning how to do Blender recently, and one of the things I've been wanting to do is turn myself into a cube. You know what rhymes with grug? Drug. Bom bom. Yeah, I've been wanting to make myself into a cube, where my textures are just like imprinted onto a cube, like a Blender cube. Like it's just like this. I've just been wanting to become a cube because I think it would be funny. You should draw Minor Alquez from MSM Trust. Come on, read it. I was like, so much lore. Oh my god, what has happened? Where did I leave off? There it goes. Years later, while Tasuketo was enjoying a scenic morning on her yacht, about to partake in some morning wine drinking. Oh boy, morning wine drinking. She was suddenly confronted by Perto, who managed to sneak her way into the yacht undetected before Tasuketo could kick her off the yacht and back out of her life. Perto threatened to report Tasuketo's illegal cheese imports. What the fuck? Having bugged her phone, Perto seemingly out of nowhere then proposed marriage, not for love as they both are homophobic, but because she needed legal benefits. Tasuketo, enraged by the proposition, attacked Perto, but due to the small size and nimbleness of a pair, she failed, only to injure herself in the process. Defeated and considering her past relationship with she and Yanyo begrudgingly agreed. Come on. Over time, while started off as only a marriage of convenience, slowly turned into one of anything but, then beginning to move past their homophobic tendencies and starting to develop true romantic feelings for each other once again, spending time with each other, going on dates and long romantic evenings on Tasuketo's yacht. What had originally been burning hatred for each other had slowly evolved into a new light and into each other's lives privately. They finally had their wedding in celebration of what they've become together. Noriko seems like a mom listening to her kids. That's exactly how I feel right now. I don't. This feels like a Tumblr crack ship type of thing. It feels like something I would read on like Wattpad at like 2 AM in like 2016. Oh my god, let me Minor Alquez. Let me look at this. The Teto pair lore is insane, by the way. Like, I did not expect somebody to make full lore for this damn pair. I just thought it was a funny little haha, like, oh, it's like the annoying orange. Oh my god, what is this? Holy shit. This thing looks like a demon. I don't know which way should I draw it? Should I draw it with like the pipes down? Or should I draw it when its little feet are down? I kind of like the other design a little more. This one when its head is up. Let me save this image so I can just put it as a... Actually, no, nah. We'll freeball it. Oh my god, it's still going. I look away from chat for like 2 minutes and there's like freaking 3 walls of text. Oh my god, the love kindling between the two Teto mutations angered the anti-Yuri force. Who substantially set their targets on newlywed couples in a tragic and horrible action of terrorism, and a guided missile was launched at Takayato's yacht. While she and Perto were having a relaxing evening, Tasuketo, while receiving serious injuries, managed to survive an explosion. Perto, however, was tragically lost, her death sweeping the news and saddening many of the she had saved as a firefighter, and those who grew to care and admire her for her heroism. There's more. Continue on. I cannot sit here and just read this the whole stream. Oh my god. What did I miss? Perto lore. Apparently. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I kinda like it with the pipes down. I like this design with the big ol' eye. Where it's like... I should probably get the general shape of this first, like, just make a circle, just to go off of. I'm really bad at drawing feathers, by the way, so we'll see how this goes. But I love this, like, big... creepy eye. It's cool as hell. You missed the first part of that paragraph. There's so much. Honestly, I feel like I still got the grasp of it. Jesus. It reminds me so much of just like the crackfic stuff you would get like back in the day, in like the Tumblr days. But I do like this character's little design. With, like all these feathers and like the big ol' eye. I particularly like it upside down. Oh, there's like a mouth on the top. Ew, it's weird. Cosmic horror beyond my comprehension? Which is like all I've been hearing all night. Oh, they got like eyelashes too, like right here. Jesus. What is the anti-Yuri force? I would like to know what the anti-Yuri force is. Pride Month. It's got like these two weird things right here. I don't draw a lot of monsters all too often. I don't draw a lot of anything that isn't anime girl these days. I used to be very much into like drawing like horror stuff, but I kind of got off of that horse. The Tumblr days? Okay, I'm not a century-year-old man. Back in the good old days. I was talking about that the other night. I think it was with Gabe. We were talking about, like, Tumblr fandoms. And how absolutely insane Tumblr fandoms are. It's like here, and then there's like two eyes. Oh, it's so cool. So I'm kind of excited to play horror games, more horror games, because I'm really excited to draw more horror stuff again. Because I love weird shit like this. And it's got like this pipe coming down in there. It goes down like this. This thing is crazy looking. With a simple flip, both aspects of the owl quest are equally striking, offering an unsettling stringent of elegance and eye-catching markings. You creating stories or web walls? Yeah, no, this is actual lore somebody else wrote. Oh yeah, this comes from a 2012 children's mobile game, by the way. Jesus. Oh god, she's got more lore? Fuck. I'm gonna try to draw while I read this and it's gonna be impossible. Shortly after tragedy, Taseketo screamed out for a Peruto while fading in and out of consciousness, was recovered from the water and transported to the hospital either due to fate or coincidence. She ended up in the same room as Peruto stayed while recovering from her car crash. Taseketo in a week-long coma had real dreams. I can't, man. I had only dreams of spending her life with Peruto, countless evenings on the yacht. Walking arm and stem through town, Peruto's fruity embrace. During hardships with each other to lean on, to grow old together. Upon awakening, Taseketo in grief-fueled rage began to plan out an act of pure desperation and spite. This is just a campfire stream. Nori is just drawing pretty much at this point. I didn't expect this to go this way. I was expecting like fun little doodle requests, not getting like full-blown Teto lore. The pear Teto lore. While I'm drawing creatures beyond my comprehension. I think his design is so freaky, and I kind of really dig it. Oh my goodness. There's more! How long is this, Wallace? How much longer will this go on? When you said there was Teto lore, I was expecting like, you know, the fire bit, and that was it. I didn't think it would go this far. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hot diggy damn. Alright, let me read this out while I look at the Cult of the Lamb. Jesus. It's lamb from Cult of the Lamb, but it's an actual lamb. I'll try my best. I'm not really great at drawing animals, but we'll see. By enacting her will, being reduced to simply pawns of her new anti-Yuri government, the first steps, of course, was to pass new laws completely banning Yuri, which triggered lots of riot outbreak out all across the country. Kase Keto, having recovered from herself in an unrecognizable, miserable country. However, she has become business to settle, and Kase Keto was completely disregarded for her life and tracked down and assassinated Nero, who had been unguarded. Okay, go. Post the entire thing in the Discord, by the way. If you're not in Discord, please join. Yeah, I got the Discord. I think the link to it is in the YouTube channel description. Oh my goodness, Got the first part of the paragraph. Read it again. I'm reading the whichever paragraph I spat out. I did read it. Oh wait, here it is. Fortunately, the love in the arrow was caught wind by the anti-Yuri force, a terrorist organization run by Kita Nero and Sweet Anne, who decided to eradicate all Yuri and oh fuck, Hime Joshis. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. A lot to take in. Alright, let me look at the Cult of the Lamb. I know he wears like a little cape. He wears like a little cape and like a little crown. That's all I remember. I don't remember what else he looks like. Who's your favorite artist, Noriko? Man, who is my favorite artist? I definitely have artists that I enjoy. It really depends. Usually it's like I see their style, I'm like, damn, that's a good artist. But I don't like actively think about who they are. Oh, you got a little bell and a little cape? Okay. I got that. I could do that. Let me look up an actual lamb. I don't know what lambs look like. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I'm like trying to mentally recover after that. Don't know what to think anymore. My brain got rotted. It's like entirely rotted out now. I have so many tabs. Here we go. Anyways, real lambs. I haven't drawn real animals in a long time. I don't really draw animals all that much. But yeah, the only artist I can think of off the top of my head that I know that I really enjoy. I have his novels, like his books, his art books. His name is Matzo Urbanowicz. He's a Polish artist who specializes in like Ghibli style watercolor painting. And he has a book called, I have it. What the fuck is his name? The book is Tokyo Storefronts. He does like a big series about like background work, doing watercolor backgrounds, and I really enjoy his stuff. It's very good. It's good water. It's like that Ghibli-esque watercolory type of stuff. I don't know how to emphasize the fuzzy. There we go. Been kind of into Lynn Decker art. I like his style. I don't think I've heard of that. I'll look at it in a second. Let me draw this little lamb. I feel like I'm getting sidetracked from the art, which is like the main visual aspect. Draw his little crown. These are the times I wish I could like look two places at once. But alas, I cannot. Draw his little thingies on his body. There we go. Little cape. We'll just make his little legs folded over, like a little baby lamb laying down. There we go. His proportions wrong? Probably. I like lambs. Lamb is delicious. Which is probably not what you wanted to hear, but I like lamb. Lamb is delicious. It's a good meat. Let me see if I... What the hell is on the crown? Oh, it's an eye. Couldn't get a clear enough image. There we go. Yummers. It is yummy. Good meat. It's delicious. Let me look at Linen Decker's art. Ooh. Ooh, this is like that good old, like, post-war type of stuff. Like, during war type of stuff. I don't know what, I'm not really good about art history, like, the phrases and names for things. Damn. This is like that, like, good, like, propaganda poster style type of stuff, you know? It reminds me a lot of the pin-up art I look at whenever I do art references, because I like to draw pin-ups a lot. I'm gonna try to resist the urge to draw a pin-up right now. I'm probably gonna fail terribly though. Usually my default is like, if I don't know what to draw, I'm like, just lady. Every single one of these doodle streams, I'm like, don't draw a pin-up girl, don't draw a pin-up girl, don't draw a pin-up girl. Because it's so easy, because you just like, it's a line of action type of thing, where I can go like this, and I can just turn this into a lady. Like easy peasy, it's not hard at all. Like you got torso facing out this way, you got hips facing out this way. And then you can just do crazy shit with the arms. And then you got a girl. You got a pretty lady. I'm back. Welcome back, Wallace. Now continue. Oh god. Wallace. Draw a man. I can draw a man. Ooh, you can draw muscles. I like drawing muscles. We'll do, we'll start with a head. We'll do a muscle man. I like drawing muscle men. We'll do like a Superman type of thing. Oh my god, I'm just gonna let you put that out there first while I actually draw. I didn't put them low enough. I need more arm room. We gotta scoosh this over. Down. There we go. Nope, I forgot to put- actually, you know what? I can do that from here. I can just hit B. There we go. Alright. Oh, goodness. Tasa Keto. Actress Deed has been done. Just finally decided This finally had a chance to proceed everything that had happened and grieving over the loss of Perito. During this time, she had begun to become overwhelmed with desire to, at the very least, have one last forbidden kiss with Perito. So in a desperate bid, began to pore over academic texts and research and papers, and learning all she could. She wished her to revive Teto after countless months spent feverishly working away. Enough sleepless nights have made even the hardiest pass out from exhaustion. She had had it, hijacking the secret research laboratory. Casa Teto managed to bring Perito's soul back from the depths of hell and infuse it into the new vessel, a random pair bought from the market down the street. The two lovers are finally reunited. That is beautiful. What an insane tale. Anyway, I like drawing pecs. Pecs are fun to draw. Man titty. You know what? We're just gonna do that for now. I'll just connect this to the shoulders. Maybe like here. And those are there, and that's the deltoid. And this is the bicep, and the elbow, and then forearm, wrist. And then we can do that. That's too hard. We can do this, and we can do that, and then smooth it down into there, and then the deltoid goes down. And then I gotta draw the pec before I make up my mind here. And then the pectoral and the bicep, or the collarbone, and that fuses into the deltoid, and then the armpit kind of like connects in there, and then you get to the bicep, and the deltoid now looks stupid, so I gotta make the deltoid bigger. There we go. I gotta make the traps bigger to counteract the deltoid. And then we give them a big old forearm, and you get the forearm line because there's two muscles on your forearm, and then like also like a really weird thing that I learned while studying anatomy, like for art, specifically like the arms. When you study like how to draw the arms, one thing you'll notice, so like if you hold, oh god, I put my hands in front of my camera, shouldn't have done that. When you put your hands like palms up, your arms are flat, but if you turn the palms down, your arms twist. Like hand palms up, it's like straight, but like if you turn it over, it twists this way. Like there's like a natural twist in your muscle, like your bones cross. I remember I saw a video of a dude who was like missing his hand, but like his arm had like the missing muscle, but he still had like his forearm, so like he had these two like little pinchers basically of where his forearm bones were. You know, he had these two pinchers, and he could like, because of the way those muscles work, he would cross them to like grab things, and it was really gross. It looked nasty. Not in like an offensive way, it's more so like a, oh my god, you can do that type of way. Beautiful story, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lovely tale. It's a lovely tale about turbulous lovers. And the deltoids? Look at this man, massive. I'm not going any further than that. The Yuri Wars. The moral of the story is Perito is unedible. Yeah. Wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, however, as the two were currently trapped under the government ran by the anti-Yuri force. If the two were to live happily ever after, they would need to— oh my god, there's still more! Something about the terrorist organization leaving the country, and after the assassination of Nero and the showing of surprise levels of adaptability, the anti-Yuri force quickly appointed a new leader, Gumi. Gumi was not more ruthless than Nero was, avowing that Yuri was dead and the personal kill on Himoshi herself. Despite being the homophobic Perito and Takaketo being gay lovers, and in spite of their homophobia, was forced to convert to the anti-Yuri force head as part of the Yuri rebel force. Despite many attacks of the Yuri Force base fatalities and supply lines, there was seemingly no effect to the regime, and after the entire military under the control of many among them, the Yuri Force would be lost in all operation. While seemingly hoping to make progress and decision to make and do something drastic, the rest was right there and enlisted the help of Gus Fring, who, despite his self-attack tendencies, was also their only hope. With this help, and then suddenly began to overwhelm the anti-Yuri Force with a superior strength. Can't. I'm giving him nipples, fuck you. Yeah, we'll put a line there, we'll stop him there. I'm not gonna keep drawing him. I might draw his hips though. At least his hand, like where his hips would be. Man nipples. Alright, let's see here. I feel like he should be holding something. I don't know, like give him like a log, I suppose. Just, you know, man shit. He ripped us down with his bare hands. Full-on lumberjack Giga Chad daddy, yeah. A himbo. Now the worst part. I don't want to draw him out. You know what? He's getting a tummy. Not like that. Like. There we go. Now he's a lumberjack. I'm not gay, however. What do you mean it's Pride Month? It's not a however. See now, like, can I have fun? I can just get, like, give him, like, a mega happy. I feel like I'm getting a little too excited about this. I'm getting a little too into it. It's a sketch. It's not that serious. You don't need to think too hard. Can clean up a little bit though. On the arms. I just want to clean up on the arms. I feel like his deltoid could be bigger. I don't like how it's shaped. Might as well go like all out with it, you know? I feel like he might need a flannel shirt. Where? Like his stupid little face. I feel like we should just like He's a lumberjack. You can give him a little beanie. Lumberjacks wear beanies. You may not like it, but this is peak male. This is the peak male form. Where is he from? Nebraska. He's from Nebraska. I don't know where to put the flannel. I was gonna put it like hanging over him, but I don't want to cover his arms. I want to give him like yeah. It's good. No, here, let me scroll out. You can see him all the way. There we go. A lumberjack. Oh, I came back and lost gallons. Oh my god. You know what, there is a lumberjack like wood joke in there, but I'm not smart enough to find it. There is a pickup line or something in there, but I can't. I'm not smart enough. Is this stream gonna devolve into me drawing men? Cause I'm okay with it. I like drawing pecs. Pecs are really fun to draw. I've been getting better at male anatomy slowly, because like men are interesting the way that they're built. They're kind of more like this, whereas like women are like this, or it's more like, yeah, like male waists are more like that. Hope you can ship me down and carry me home. I'll let him chop down my wood. Anyways, what are we talking about? I don't know, I need something else to draw. I need something before I devolve into drawing this for the rest of the stream. Not that I'm opposed. I'm just worried I might draw something that might get me banned. But yeah, I'm down for drawing anybody. Characters. Can you draw a cat? Possibly. We'll see. Ah, my neck. I really need to focus on animal anatomy. With a sick pair of shades, we can do that. I at least draw a very cartoony cat. I can't really draw like realism with animals. I can do a little better than that. I feel like I'm making like a warrior cat persona. He needs like the boy kisser, like little tufts of hair. Man, you know what I just realized? I don't draw cat girls with whiskers. I'm amazed by that, actually. Like, you get like, I know like, you don't really see like cat girls where it's like, you know, like a cat girl But she doesn't have like whiskers, you know? I'm amazed they haven't given her whiskers. Maybe it's too cattish. False info, Noriko? No, why? I've never seen cat girl with whiskers. At least I haven't. I haven't seen cat girls with whiskers. Not like that. Usually they're like drawn onto the cheeks, but they don't like protrude out. Depends on the artist. Ah, sadly. I guess it leans too much on the cartoony side. It might. I forgot I drew him for a second. I don't remember really seeing him that much. Or at least it's not like the main trend, you know? To like draw cat girls like that. Man, I'm sorry, after drawing the guy, I'm just really tempted to draw like pinups. You can already see where I'm going with this. But you see what I mean? Like, they come together very quickly. They're very easy to, like, put together. The anatomy just falls into place. It just takes a couple lines. Can I use that cat you drew as my profile picture? Yes, you may. I'll give you a nice, clear chance to crop him out. Take your screenshots now! You're welcome. You're welcome. Man, I've been having a problem recently where like, especially like this evening, is I've just had like nothing but like resting bitch face all night, I think. I'm trying not to get too... I'm trying to watch myself. But yeah, usually whenever I like do warm-up sketches and like doodles and stuff, I draw pinups, which is why like my brain is like, just draw a pinup girl. She'll come together easier. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. But I can't. I mean, I could, but I shouldn't. I don't know, it's really fun to do. The way that, like, most pinups are done is just, like, really fun to draw. Like, the way the lines of action are. Like, with the arms are posed, and, like, the legs. Very fun to do. Anyway. I want to fix this. I don't like how long her torso is. I can make her stronger. Unless anybody else has any ideas of what to do, I'm like fair game. This is just like a doodly time. I'm just doodling to doodle. Yeah. I don't know, they just it comes together very— I understand why like so many like great artists just evolve into like drawing women. Draw yourself as a pyramid? Yeah, we'll do that. Let me finish. Let me finish what I started. At least let me get like the thighs. There we go. Let me give her hair real quick as well. Let me there. She just calls on. You can at least say she's not naked. Oh, there we go. Yeah, in rudimentary shapes. The greatest warm-up. Why do you always have to go on stream every time I'm about to go to a Diddy party? That's not my fault. I don't make your schedule. I make my own schedule a week ahead. Let me do this the right way. There we go. After that, you should draw yourself as a trapezium. This is just the Noriko shapes. I've been turned into a marketable sphere. Marty, they turned me into a pyramid. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Alright, I gotta remember what a trapezium is shaped like. Noramid, yeah. Trust scoliosis, Noriko, I could totally do that. You get the basic shapes in trapezium. I was just in a irregular trapezoid. Short, long. This is just the pyramid but cut. Stupid. Scorpio. It almost makes sense because I am a Scorpio, so we're almost right. New VTuber debut shapes. Honestly, that would be really funny to do if somebody was like, you know, it'd be really good if our VTuber had shapes. I don't know how I'm gonna do this in a way that doesn't make it look like I'm just standing in a curvy way. Let me start with my head. That's like the easiest way to go about this. Would be sad because I have scoliosis. Let's see here. We'll just like that. I have scoliosis. I'm just gonna preemptively put the tank top lines on there so we can just not be topless. Screw this, I'm making myself a sphere is the funniest shit a VTuber could do with their model. I want to figure out how to do shit like that. Like so badly. Bitch got scoliosis. Ayo, it's not an ayo. I got scoliosis. I mean, how else am I gonna show off that I have scoliosis? Besides, like, drawing a back. Sphere. I just think it would be really funny to make myself a blender sphere. Like, with the depth and everything. New model debut. Oh yeah, I don't think Theodore was here for my... Yeah, he wasn't here for this. Me just being like, draw a man. I'm like, perfect. Let me just draw the biggest pectoral muscles I can think of. We can draw like a succubus or something, like a bodacious babe. Nice. I can do better than this. New model debut, Spherico. Yeah, it's perfect. Why is he kinda— I know we were— Bao had to leave because he had to lose gallons to him. My lumberjack. It's because he's got that like Henry Cavill off camera look to him where he's like, he's still got like the strength and everything, like he's built shredded, but he's like not at like 4% body fat through dehydration. Like he's got the healthy amount of weight back onto him. See, this is what like the peak is, you know? Like I know the like as a woman who just happens to study anatomy, this is what strong guys should look like. Like the whole like abs and stuff. I hate drawing abs. Like I don't like to draw abs because not only are they hard, it's one of those things where like they don't really exist. Jesus. They don't really exist. Like this is good. Like you should have this. Like this is like 10% body fat, like 10 to 20% body fat. Like this is good. This is what you should have. Like you should have that. Anything less than that is like unhealthy. That's like the cut phase, like with, you know, you get bulk and then you cut. When it comes down to like toning muscles, like with bodybuilders and stuff. But I don't like drawing abs because like this is what it should be. And drawing abs is like unnatural. Also, it looks gross, in my opinion. I don't like looking at references of like dudes who are like bodybuilders. I need to clean my room after this, oh my god. What could that arm do? Carry a tree trunk, that's what. Happy Pride Month, gang. I wanna draw another one. I can draw another dude. I just wanna draw like when they go and drop to the 1% body fat. Yeah, it's like between— it's like 3 to 5% body fat is like what bodybuilders will drop to. And it's really unhealthy. And you feel really weak, and you are weak at that time because your body has like nothing. That should have been me. But yeah, no, that's why I don't like abs. I don't like drawing them, and I don't like advocating for them. Well, I like looking at men, yeah. Yeah, we're men enjoyers. I'm trying to figure out what pose I want. I keep redrawing the head because I keep like thinking in my head how it looks. Everyone knows a gamer doesn't clean their room. Yeah, I cleaned off my desk like 2 days ago and it's already stacked with coffee mugs again. I have my coffee mugs everywhere. Let's keep it easy. I'm just gonna draw like a straight facing. We'll do something with the shoulders, I think. Let's just like angle them a little bit. Like this way? Nah. We'll just do it like this. We'll move them as we need. Woo! Thunder startled me. Nori dude. I can draw myself as a dude. That'd be fun. We'll just turn this into a dude. I want to make myself a Giga Chad. Absolutely fucking Sigma male. Oop. My brush is too big for how zoomed in I am. There we go. I talked about this one time, wanting to make a a male model, but the thing is, if I made a male model, I'd be really tempted to be a femboy and just like not change it at all besides the chest. There we go. I'm a handsome young lad. Gamers Rookie Coffee, they drink the water of the big personality maidens. I have my caffeine addiction. Let me have my caffeine addiction in peace. Gamer subs. I was drinking Gatorade earlier before stream. I always get a pre-stream drink and then I just chug it all. I'm stupid. I go, I'm gonna get myself a beverage and then just chug it all anyway. I feel like my hair swoops are too girly. Should dial them back. I mean, you are a man IRL, so it would be okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just one of the bros. I'm secretly a 50-year-old. Isn't that what we agreed on? I'm secretly a 50-year-old man. With a voice changer. Just make me sound a little bit better. I just want the face to look good, so when I give up on the body, it's fine. Gatorika. My Gatorade sponsorship. I don't really like plain black coffee, but I drink it because it's cool. I'm fine with plain black coffee. There's nothing wrong with plain black coffee. It's not my favorite thing out there, but... Actually, you know what? I should have drawn me as a dude, but with long hair. That would have been better. We're too late in the game now. I could always change it, but whatever. I am making myself chatted as hell because nobody can stop me. I am the creator of my own universe. I ain't no scrawny white boy. Mix Gatorade and coffee and tea and got a drink of sleepless. Noriko's long lost hot brother. I actually have a brother. It's my little brother though. And he does not look like this. It's how I feel in my dreams. You ever have those dreams where you're like really strong for no reason? Your desired body, of course. Yeah. I ain't no little white man. I'm the king of my own castle. I can be as jacked as I want. Noriko's long lost fourth cousin. Exactly. It's my alternate dimension. I remember a dream where I saw a bodybuilder and the fact alone made me wake up. I had a dream last night. Actually, now that I think about it, I remember it existed. I had a dream last night. A dude was just vomiting ground beef. I don't know what spurred that on, but like, I remember waking up to the mental image of like ground beef coming out of a guy's mouth. It was very weird. Like cooked ground beef, not like raw ground beef, but like cooked, seasoned ground beef. Am I giving them those circles? You're right, they're too sad. There we go. Why? I don't know. I don't know why my brain makes me think of these things. They also need to be thicker. We're pushing boundaries here. Seasoned? Yeah. Yummy, yummy ground beef. You can just put it on a taco. I think I'm going to copy paste the other arm because I don't like how this one is looking, and I really like the other one, so I feel like I'm just gonna cut some corners. I had a dream where I was a day part I woke up. That's terrifying. That's a no-go. It's a no for me, dog. Copy selection to new layer. Mirror. Drag. There we go. Merge. I had a dream where I was in a random house and I tried to go to the backyard and then I saw 2 red eyes in the shed and I ran. I don't really have dreams that often, but when I do, it's like weird little blips like that where I have an image in my brain. Like the seasoned beef thing. It's never like a cohesive story. It's just always like a little blip. And I'm like, what was that? What did my brain conjure up? Male hips are weird. I don't dream. I don't usually do either. Which is why when I do, it's like little blips. I feel like this is not Noriko coded enough. I think I need my signature big ol' stupid ears. Yeah, that helps. Have an actual story play out in a dream, it is a superpower. Yeah, isn't that what like lucid dreaming is? Like I know that's a thing. Some people lucid dream and you can control your dreams. I always thought that was really cool. I don't really have dreams though. I can't even imagine being able to control them. In my dreams, I can be a giga shit. Clean up some of these lines a little bit. Helps me see the anatomy mistakes a little better. Do lucid dream? I don't even know what I do. It's only control like 50% of what happens in there and the rest of the brain's on crack. It feels like with the lucid dream thing, it's either like I've seen people have full control or like as soon as you realize you're dreaming, it devolves into madness. Like you think of the worst and then it usually ends up being like really bad. Like your brain knows and it's like, alright, self-sabotage time. I don't like how high these are. It's looking a little better. Here we go. Then you do the lats. Anyways, we all ignored you. It's smashable. Yeah. Oh yeah. With the pose that he's in, he needs to have his lats out. And I gotta fix his... There we go. Here we go. Nice. I'm drawing lazy hands. I don't feel like drawing actual hands. There we go. I'm like trying to correct little things. I'm like mainly done with them, but I see things I don't like. Like his collarbones I didn't like. There we go. Nice. Chat it out. Oh, you know what I should do? Put my overalls on him. And only the overalls. Oh, it's a little much. Oh my goodness. Yep. Dang, he was ready for some action. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm done. I feel like I've subjected myself to enough for this evening. I don't like his hair. You know what? Let me fiddle with the hair a little bit, and then we'll go. He doesn't have like that signature floofiness that I got. It's a little too flat. There we go. In my dang dreams. You know what? I have a mole right here, let me... Yeah. Oop. There we go. Square mole, by the way. I know. I need to fix the texture. Stupid. I hate it. It's because of like the mapping on the model, like the pixel thing, it like turns it into a square. I need to like round it out. Drives me nuts. I keep forgetting about it until I look at it and I'm like, damn it, I'm too late to fix that. I fix it on the newer model too. Anyway. Yeah, I gotta fix that square. It drives me nuts. Ooh, I think I'm going to bed. It's bedtime. Anyway, night. Where's OBS? There's OBS. It was worthwhile watching me draw men. I like to do it, it's fun. They're fun to draw. And I usually always draw buff dudes anyway, because that's what I know how to draw. Because every time you look at tutorials how to draw dudes, it's always big guys. That's always fun. Anyways. Good night. There we go. Bye night. Hui.